Hey guys, today we'll be making an adorable Deco mesh Easter wreath. What you will need, I have a wreath form and it actually has the chenille stems attached. It is 16 inches. This adorable sign I actually purchased at Dollar Tree, so cute. And then I have 21-inch long Deco mesh in lavender and green. And then I have 6-inch long Deco mesh in lavender, blue, and white. I also have scissors, chenille stems, and a hot glue gun. You can add whatever additional embellishments you'd like, just have fun with it and make it your own. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my wreath form, and this was purchased at Hobby Lobby. You can take a plain wreath form and attach your own chenille stems if you choose to do so. I will link videos on how to do that in the description box down below. So I like to go ahead and pull all of my stems up before I get started. And then I will take my Deco mesh and I kind of curve the sides in to make a nice little point. I pick a random stem, I start with the outer ring, and I'm going to twist it a couple of times, just like that. And then I'm going to pull the mesh, and the size of the poofs, again, completely up to you, but I like a decent sized poof so that I have a nice fluffy wreath. And then I'm going to place it in the next stem, twist it a couple of times, fluff out my poof, and continue on. So I'm going to repeat this step all the way around the wreath. And then I will come back and do the exact same thing on the inner ring. Alright, so when I get back to my starting point, I'm going to make one more poof, untwist the first stem, place it down, and twist it back. Alright, so you have two options. You can either cut the mesh here and restart on the inner ring, or you can just continue on onto the inner ring. So you can just make another poof, and instead of attaching it to the outer ring, just move on to the inner ring. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pull my mesh to make one more poof, and then I'm going to go to the next inner ring and just continue on my process there, all the way around the ring. Alright, it looks so cute and poofy. I'm just fluffing up and adjusting all of my poofs to make sure they look nice and poofy. And you can double the Deco mesh if you'd like to have a thicker wreath. I do that sometimes, but not all the time. So this time I did not do that. I just went with a single roll of the lavender mesh. Next, I have cut the Deco mesh into 8-inch long pieces. And actually for the green Deco mesh, I could not find the perfect color in the 6-inch long Deco mesh. So I actually used a 21-inch long Deco mesh and I cut it in half. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I thought this color was perfect, so I just decided to use the 21-inch long Deco mesh and we're just gonna make it work. But you can use whatever colors and sizes you choose. So I'm going to take my green and roll it in a nice little curl. And then I'm going to take my lavender and roll it at a diagonal just to make it a little bit longer. And I'm going to repeat this step with the white and the blue pieces. Alright, so once I have all 4 pieces together, I'm going to scrunch it in the center. Pick a stem, untwist, place my bundle down, and then twist it back a couple of times. And then I'm going to tuck away my stems. If I was going to add more mesh or ribbon or anything else, I could leave the stems unraveled until I'm completely done, but I'm not going to add anything else. So I just tuck them away. And then I'm going to repeat the same step with the next bundle. And I do like to alternate which colors I have on top so that it's more fun and colorful and I don't have the same color on the top every single time. Go with whichever way works for you. So I'm going to get all of my bundles in place and I will show you the finished product. Alright, so this is what it's looking like. It looks so cute and precious, so adorable. You can add Easter eggs, bunny ears, whatever you'd like. One thing I'm going to add is an adorable sign for the center. So for the sign, I'm just going to cut off the top hanger because we don't need that. And then I'm going to turn my sign over, take my two stems, twist them together to make one long stem. And the reason I do this is so that I have a nice amount of chenille stem hanging off the side of my sign so that I can make sure it's very secure when I attach it to my wreath. So I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom. And then once I finish, I'm going to just use a hot glue gun and hot glue the chenille stems in place. Alright, so nice and secure. So we're going to go ahead and attach it to our wreath. So what I have to do when the wreath is so poofy, I have to kind of push the mesh out of the way, making the center like wider. And I just snugly place the sign in the center. And I'm going to find the stem. I don't want to twist it on the bundle. I want to twist it on the actual wreath form a few times. Just wrap it around and it's going to make it nice and secure. And I'm going to do that for all 4 pieces to make sure I have it secured in place. Alright, that looks good to me. So I'm just doing final adjustments. I want to adjust the mesh to look so cute and precious. And I think that looks good. Again, add whatever extra embellishments you like. Just have fun with it and make it your own. But it's so simple and easy to do. And it looks so cute and adorable.